Houston Astros and the Detroit Tigers. Live baseball here on MLB Network, and it comes your way next.
Center fielder, Mookie Betts.
Sends that one out of play for strike one. Harold, these Tigers, as they begin play here tonight, they'll look to make it 3 straight here as they come in on the heels of 2 straight wins.
Well, Matt, I really like their pitching staff, but I think the key to this game is clearly falls on their shoulders. They throw off-speed pitches for strikes, and they mix the pitch as well. I think if they do that, they got a chance to win.
Throw not in time, so he's able to beat one out here to kick off the ball game.
Second, right fielder.
Stepping in, Josh Reddick. And he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season.
Ooh, that was a good pitch to hit. He wants that one back. He was just a little bit late on it.
He pulls this one into right, and that'll get down for a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Batting third.
Evan Gaddis now standing in. He's hitting in the 270s on the season coming into this one. First pitch is a slider down low. It's 1-0. Tried to hold up there. Appeal down to first and no swing. It's ball 2. A decent lead at second. Here's the pitch. There's a swing and a missile sent out to center field. Trev racing back at the track. He makes the catch, and the runner from second will tag and hit for third. And he'll indeed move up 90 feet, putting runners at the corners now with 1 away.
The first baseman, number 6.
Albert Pujols comes on with 1 away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. Here it comes, 1-0. I had him guessing that time as he's barely able to foul it away. And he's a little too high with that one. 2 balls and a strike.
He's got a couple of pitches to deal with right here, but he's starting to lose command of his pitches. It might be time to take a step back and try to refocus and making some good pitches.
Relay to first in time. Striding into the box, Cannon Pride. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
First baseman, Cannon.
Fastball in there for a called strike. And Harold, these Astros entering play here tonight. They'll look to make it 3 straight here as they come in on the heels of 2 straight wins. Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1. And he pulled up in time, but it's a called strike 2.
We are watching him reach back and just challenge it with the fastball. Now we got a 1-2 count, and that's 3 fastballs in a row.
And a great diving effort there, but it'll just tip off his glove, and it's a base hit. Here's Manny Machado now. On the season, he's hitting just over 290 coming into action here. Hit hard on the ground to the right, and that's through for a hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Batting third.
Into the box now, Bull Trev. He's got that average up over the 290 mark to begin play. In there for strike 1, 0-1. And this is fouled straight back. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. A swing, and he pops him up on the infield, and the infield fly rule will be in effect here. Here's the second baseman, Ian Kinsler. Comes into play with a batting average in the respectable 270s. And the 34-year-old veteran looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. And he swings and pops it foul behind the plate. McCann has room, and that's the second out of the inning. Coming to the plate now, Seth Smith. And he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. Fouled toward the third base dugout, but this will get back into the seats, out of play. Think he held up in time, but that becomes moot as it's a called strike 2. Good lead there at second. Here's the pitch. And he just gets a piece there as this is chopped foul. Changes up on him there, but it's 1-2.
Wow, really close pitch on 0-2. That just missed, and if he hits that spot right there again, he might get the call next time.
2 men are on with 2 men out. And the runners again are off here. Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. Digging in the switch hitter, Carlos Beltran. He'll look to get something going here in this scoreless ball game. And a slider runs in on him as he has to lean out of the way. In there, and it's even at 1.
Oh, that's a good-looking curveball to hit right there. That ball's coming right into you. So maybe he's measuring him and looking for another one this pitch.
Trev giving chase. but he won't get to it, and this should put a man in scoring position to start the inning.
Around second is Beltran. He's headed for third,
and he'll get in there safely. Now at the plate, Carlos Correa. He's hitting just above the banner 300 mark on the season coming into this one. Started to go around there, but he holds up ball one. Ready with the 1-0. Liner toward right center. Catch made in center. Here comes the runner from third. And not in time as the run scores. So striding in, Brian McCann. 1 run in and 1 gone so far this inning. Checks his swing, but this pitch is right there for strike 1. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball 1. Ready with the 1-1 pitch. Takes a knee-high fastball. 1 out, nobody on. And this is fouled back and out of play. And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2. And he tried to hold up that time. We'll get an appeal down to third, and no swing. It's ball 3. Swing and a liner. Foul. Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. And here's a ball hit in the air. Pride is under it. 2 gone. Here's the second baseman now, Dustin Pedroia. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. Chopped weakly to the left. Machado charging this one. Throw in time, and the side is retired. At the plate, Jose Bautista. And the average isn't pretty. Down into the roaring 220s to begin the ball game. And Ben, that's a pretty good example of why he's such a great pitcher.
Yeah, stuff. Stuff is obviously the important key to being dominant on the mound, but it doesn't mean a whole lot if you don't have outstanding control to go along with it. But he does, and he really spotted that pitch.
I like the pitch right there. 2-strike fastball out of the zone, see if he'll chase. I'd go even further out this time, see if he chases it again.
And here's a curveball looked at. Strike 3 called, and that's the first out of the inning.
Left fielder, Melky Cabrera.
Sent on the ground out to second. Pedroia has it. On to first, and Cabrera's a ground out victim. 2 away.
Batting 8.
Stepping into the box, Ruben Bonds. Swing and a miss, but he's right on here. 1 strike.
Well, he's just 2 outs into his major league debut on the mound, and so far he doesn't seem nervous or like he's trying to do too much. That's easier said than done.
He's not messing around this inning. He's attacking the zone. He's showing lots of confidence. He's 0-2 on this hitter after having 2 quick outs. Nice job.
And Mookie will. And that brings up the left-handed hitting Travis Shaw. He'll stand in to open things up here in the third. But there to make the play is Kinsler as he takes away a knock. 1 gone. Here's Mookie Betts. First delivery to him on the way. Tried to check his swing there as this is hit to the left side. On to first, and there are 2 down. Riding in once again, Josh Reddick. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. Oh, and this one is hit a ton out to center. Racing back the center fielder, and he will get there to make. Into the box.
Leading off for the Tigers, the shortstop, number 1, Jose Iglesias.
And a ball popped foul to the right side, out of play. Here's a fastball at the knees. Good spot, good pitch, and it's 0-2. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. On the move is Betts. 1 out. Digging in for his second at-bat, Cannon Pride. First offering on its way. Now a swing, and he just fouls this one away. The windup and the 0-1. Line to short, but gobbled up there, and there are 2 away.
Now
Digging
batting,
in to try it again,
third baseman,
Manny Machado. He singled his last time up.
Machado.
In tight here with the first pitch fastball that's 1-0. To short. To his left, Correa. Throw over to Pujols at first. He'll take care of him to end the inning. Now at the plate, Evan Gattis. 0 for 1 for him
Leading
here
off
in
for
this
the
one.
Astros, the
And the
designated
pitch.
hitter, Evan Gattis.
Now a ball hit sharply toward third. And a reach to his backhand, but he can't come up with it, and the leadoff man's aboard. Here's Albert now.
The
He's
first
0 for
baseman,
1
number
thus
6,
far.
Albert Pujols.
Check to swing there and pops this one up. And the throw will go to second as they get the force out. Here's Carlos Beltran.
Now batting,
He smacked a
left
triple
fielder,
and later scored his
Carlos
first time
Beltran.
around. And he starts to go after it. Question was, did he hold up in time? Yes, indeed, says the third base umpire. Stung into the gap in right center for what should be extra bases. Pujols rounds third and is digging for the plate. They'll extend their lead here as the runner scores from first. It's a 2-0 ball game. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Carlos Correa. He hit a sac fly earlier. And here's ball 4 now on the intentional walk. So that'll set up the double play possibility with 1 gone.
Brian McCann.
Brian McCann stands in as he checks his swing here for strike 1. And a fastball just a bit up. 2 runs, 5 hits. No errors in the ballgame for the Astros to this point. In there at the letters, 1 and 2 now. 1-2 is an off-speed pitch. No dice. It's 2 and 2.
The intent with that changeup away was one thing and one thing only.
A swing and a shot hit down the corner. Oh, and it's off the foul pole in right for a home run. Standing in, Dustin Pedroia comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Fastball. Whoa, look out. That just about got him in the. Xavier Montes answers the call from the pen here in the 4th as they didn't get the outing they were hoping for from their starter. Hit well towards the hole. Throw on to first will take care of Pedroia, and there are 2 away. Now at the plate, Travis Shaw hit it hard but lined out in his first at-bat. Out in front as this is pulled foul into the seats. 4 runs here in this half inning. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Cabrera's there. And the inning is over. Stepping up to the plate, Bull Tripp. He'll try and do what he can to work toward cutting into this big deficit. There's a strike at the knees, 0-1.
Matt, he's really putting on a clinic. The first pitch strike, we talk about it all the time. He's 90% in this game, first pitch strike. When you do that, you're going to have great success. He's clearly looking to hit off the fastball and adjust. That's a pretty good swing after seeing 2 fastballs now in a row.
Boy, tough to lay off, but he's glad he did. It's 1-2 now. Grounded up the and it's off the first base bag. And he'll have the presence of mind to step on first here to get the out. How about that for a weird play?
Second baseman, Ian Kinsler.
Hit hard on the ground to second. Played on the backhand. And a great athletic play to get him. Man, wow.
The right fielder,
digging in now,
12.
Seth Smith. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. And that's cut on and missed 0-1.
I like the fact that they're swinging early in the count and they're really aggressive right now early in this game. But there will come a time you got to be patient. If you're swinging the strikes, that's one thing. But make him work a little bit.
And a breaking ball swung on and missed on the side. Here's Mookie Betts. He'll start things out as we begin the 5th.
For Houston. Center fielder.
And the first pitch of the inning here misses down and in for a ball. It's 1-0. Swing and a miss for strike 1. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Now a shot out toward the alley in right center. Betts is going to turn for second. And he's not stopping. He wants 3. Betts takes the turn at third. He wants it all. And happy birthday as they allow him to cross with the inside the park home run as he catches his breath to reflect on his good fortune. Into the windup and the pitch. This is skied into the air to straightaway center. Tripp is right there, 1 down. Evan Gattis now standing in. A hit in 2 tries so far.
Evan Gattis.
And this is taken outside for ball 1.
Matt, this could be a real special inning. They've already hit a home run here, and now the real power is starting to come to the plate. We might be in for a light show.
Check swing, no swing, says the home plate umpire. Ball 2. Hit hard on the ground to short. Iglesias is up with it. Throw gets him, 2 down. Here's Albert now. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far.
Albert Pujols.
And that's in for a base hit. Make it a 1 for 3 game so far. Here's Carlos Beltran. Bats here with a double and a triple on his line in this one. Went about halfway there, but it's a called strike regardless. He's set. Here's the 0-1. Oh my, this ball is crushed. Where will this one end up? Over the bleachers and onto the concourse. A home run. Here's Carlos Correa now. No official at bat for him, but he has scored a run in this one. Popped up. Pride is there for it, and that retires the side. Ready for another chance? Jose Bautista. He'll start things out in the home half of inning number 5. Left side of the infield into the shift. 1 away. Stepping into the box, Melky Cabrera. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Good swing. Just got to try and straighten that one out. The windup and the 0-1. Line towards center field. Calling for it is Betts, and Mookie's got it for the second out. In now, Ruben Bonds. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Now a swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. Drilled right back up the middle. Correa is right there. Throw to Pujols is going to be in time. And here's the catcher, Brian.
Leading off for Houston.
Daniel Norris gets the call to pitch here, and he'll try to sort this mess out. He's going to try to at least eat a couple of innings for his guys. And here's a ball hit in the air. Iglesias ranging into the outfield. He makes the catch. A great effort to get there and record the first out of the inning.
Second baseman, Dustin Pedroia.
Dustin Pedroia checks his swing here on the first pitch, and it's 1-0. Lifted in the air to straightaway left. And Melky will make the catch for out number 2. And that brings up the left-handed hitting Travis Shaw. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. And this is going to be a foul ball. 8 runs, 9 hits. No errors in the ballgame for the Astros to this point. And a half swing here, but this is in there for a called strike 2.
You hate facing a guy with this many pitches in his repertoire. And now you go down 0-2. You have no idea what he's going to throw here. The at-bat's almost over.
Will reach out with one hand to make the catch on the move. And digging in to try it again. Jose Iglesias. He'll lead it off as we start the home 6th.
Number 1.
In there, no balls and a strike. Well, it's been a good outing so far, but he hasn't really racked up the strikeout totals that you might think, Dan.
Yeah, it amazes me how every game you pitch can be so different, Matt. Sometimes it feels like guys can't touch you and you're just punching everyone out. But other times, you don't have your good stuff and you really rely on movement and location to get outs. That's been the case for him today, and it's really working.
Hard on the ground towards short. Throw on to first, and one shortstop grounds out to the other, one away.
Baseman, number 1.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Cannon Pride. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. Pulled toward right center field, and that'll get down for what should be extra bases. Around second now and headed for third. The relay, and he's in there at third with a 1-out triple. Here's Manny Machado now. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. Swinging a little blooper to center. Betts coming on. He gets there, but he missed it. He'll get it into second. And he is in there. Digging in once again. Bull Tripp. 1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning. And he takes ball 1. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. Hard hit ball to second. To second for 1. Back to Pujols. Not in time, and they can't get them both. Here's the second baseman, Ian Kinsler. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame. Hit to short. Fielded cleanly. Throw to second for the force out, and the side is retired. Digging in and looking for more, Mookie Betts. He homered earlier and is 2 for 3 to this point. A little bouncer. That winds up foul. Grounded back up the middle. He gets dirty, but he can't get there, and it's into center field. So it's an inning opening single to kick off their half of the 7th. Stepping in is Josh Reddick. Brent Veras come on to pinch hit now with a runner at first and nobody out. Lazy fly ball out to center field. Lays himself out and makes a spectacular catch. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up.
Now batting.
He's set. Here it comes. And that's into the outfield for a 1-out hit. Betts rounds the corner and is headed home. And this will not be close, and the run will score easily. And he's in there safely. He's got a double. Here's Albert now. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. And now Albert sends a high drive. He got a lot of it to deep left field. And this had home run distance, but it just does hook foul. High in the air out to center field. Tripp over to his left. And he makes the catch for the 2nd out. Ready for another shot now, Carlos Beltran. And if you've been following along, you know he needs only the single to complete a cycle. Couldn't hold up on the curveball there as he went around for strike 1. From the belt, kicks and deals. Swinging a soft liner. That's in there. Base hit. Gaddis is on his way home. And they're going to hold that runner at third base, as even with 2 away, they didn't like their chances there.
Shortstop, Carlos
Correa started to go around, but it's a called strike. 0-1. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. And you wonder about the control now as he misses high with the slider. Popped high in the air. Calling for it, Pride. But it's the pitcher that makes the play. Here's Seth Smith now. 0 for 2 with a couple of strikeouts for him so far.
Right fielder, Seth Smith.
And he'll just fight this one off as it's chopped foul. Down the first baseline, but that'll get foul. It's 0-2 now.
I think a big reason why he's been so effective in this one, that he's been just about getting ahead of every hitter. Seems like every one of them are 0-2, 1-2, and it's just about every at bat. And when that's the case, your chances of getting a good pitch to hit are way worse.
Jose Bautista stands in for the 3rd time now as he takes a look at a ball. It's 1-0. And this one's chopped foul right at home plate. And he pops him up back behind second base. Pedroia is there for it. 2 gone. Here's Melky Cabrera. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. And this is fouled back and out of play. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And that one stayed up a little high. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. And a fastball just a bit up. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Hard on the ground toward short. Correa is up with it. And that will conclude matters here. Ready for another chance? Brian McCann. He'll have the first crack at it here as we start inning number 8.
Brian McCann.
Breaking pitch here. Chopped foul at the plate. Strike 1. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. And that's going to be a base hit from McCann. So the Astros put a man aboard to get the inning underway. Ready once again, Dustin Pedroia. No hits for him yet in the game despite his team's offensive onslaught. Swing, line, drive. That's going to be trouble. And they've really got something going here. Runners at second and third to start the inning. Striding in once again, Travis Shaw. He flew out in his last at-bat. And that's lifted the other way out to left. Cabrera has it, and I'd be surprised if they send the runner. And neither runner will be able to move up. And it's a waste.
The batter, center fielder, Mookie Betts.
Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. This is hit down the right field line, but it's going to get out of play for strike 1. And there's ball 4 now, so the bases are loaded here on the intentional walk, and the force at the plate is in order. Steve Pearce will get the nod from his skipper to pinch hit, and he'll do so in a big spot. Bases loaded, only 1 away. And no swing, apparently, ball 1. And he's got ducks on the pond, as they say, looking to add to his team's already sizable lead. And he lays off this one down and in for ball 2.
Well, right here, he's definitely worked himself into a very difficult situation. He's got a power hitter at the plate, and you got 2.
And the throw to first is there. The inning. Now at the plate, Ruben Bonds. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point.
Ruben Bonds.
On the ground up the middle. Scooped up on the backhand. Throw by Pedroia will be in time, and there's your first out. Here's the shortstop now, Jose Iglesias. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. And he lays off a pitch in there for the first strike.
Matt, this is getting a little ridiculous. That strike right there puts him at 90% of hitters he's throwing first pitch strike to. You do that, yeah, you're going to dominate lineups.
Calling for it is Betts, and Mookie's got it for the second out. Now at the plate, Cannon Pride. 2 for 3 for him so far, including a triple. Liner towards second, and that's in there, so perhaps some life here with 2 men out. So the 2-out hit here extends the inning for Manny Machado.
Now batting
at the plate, Manny Machado. An error allowed him to reach base in his last appearance. Way late, and he's in there easily at second. 2 out here and a runner at second. Runner breaks for third. Pitch misses the throw down. Now a swing at a ball popped in the air back behind short. Correa is there, and he puts this one away for the. Evan Gattis now standing in. He'll try and lead things off here in inning number 9.
Designated hitter, Evan.
And this is going to be a foul ball. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field, and a base hit. So early trouble to lead off the inning. He's through first and hustling for second. And he is into second with a double, his 3rd hit of the night. Standing in, Albert Pujols. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1 for 4 day. Boy, and the shellacking continues as this is down for extra bases. The runner from second crosses the plate, and he will pull into second with an RBI double. Here's Carlos Beltran, and if you've missed it, he's already collected the cycle in this one. Left field and deep. Looking up is Cabrera, and it's gone. In now.
The batter, number 1, shortstop, Carlos Correa.
Shane Green enters now in a mop-up role as he'll try to keep the deficit right where it is. And that's inside for a ball. 1-0.
A lot of righty pitchers will throw that two-seamer to right-handed hitters to try to jam the guy or even make some firewood. He got it in there, but that was a good take to lay off and take the ball.
Throw on to first, and they're finally able to get on the board here. There's one away. Here it comes. Dribbled to the right side. In time to first, and there are 2 away. There's the second baseman now, Dustin Pedroia. It was a 2-bagger for him in his last at-bat. Swing and a miss on the slider, 0-1. And here's a ball hit in the air. Iglesias into shallow center, and the inning is over. Stepping into the box, Bull Tripp. He'll lead things off here as we play the bottom of the 9th. He lifts a high pop-up, drifting into foul territory on the right side. Pujols is there, and that won't help the cause. It's a quick out here to start the home 9th.
Second baseman.
Now batting, Ian Kinsler. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Drops in a strike to start the at-bat, 0-1.
He's been doing a nice job out there on the mound, but the deeper you get into the game, the more the hitters have seen you. This is the part of the lineup that he has to be really careful with.
Beltran is there, and quickly 2 are gone here, and it's not looking good for the home 9.
Right fielder, number 12.
So stepping in, Seth Smith. 3 at-bats for him in this one, all ending with him going down on strikes. Ground ball sent back up the middle. On to first, and that is going to conclude the festivities here tonight. And guys, time to recognize the man who really stood out this afternoon, and there he is. Carlos Beltran. Put that on a bubblegum card. He's our tops player of the game.
Yeah, he delivered with runners in scoring position a couple of times in this one. Finished with 5 RBIs, and that was obviously a huge factor in them claiming the victory here.
Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 44 minutes. Tonight's paid attendance at Comerica Park, a sellout of 40,000. The Tigers thank you for attending tonight's game and remind you to buckle up and drive home safely.